and Canada intends to recognize a Palestinian state at the United Nations in September. Prime Minister Mark Carney announced the move, saying his goal was to preserve the possibility of a two-state solution. Carney said they planned the move on the Palestinian Authority's commitment to reforms, including commitments to fundamentally reform its governance and to hold general elections in 2026, in which Hamas can play no part. Canada had long stated it would only recognize a Palestinian state at the conclusion of peace talks with Israel. But Carney said the reality on ground, including starvation of citizens in Gaza, meant the prospect of a Palestinian state is literally receding before our eyes.
Canada intends to recognize the state of Palestine at the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in September 2025. This intention is predicated on the Palestinian Authority's commitment to much-needed reforms, including commitments by the Palestinian Authority's President Abbas to fundamentally reform its governance, to hold general elections in 2026 in which Hamas can play no part, and to demilitarize the Palestinian state.
Carney's announcement has positioned Canada alongside France. French President Emmanuel Macron has said that his country would formally recognize a Palestinian state during the UN meeting. Canada's plan goes a step further than this week's announcement by British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Starmer said the UK will formally recognize the state of Palestine in September unless Israel takes various substantive steps, including agreeing to a ceasefire in Gaza. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas welcomed the move. As per reports, Abbas talked to Carney over the phone and expressed his appreciation for Canada's historic position. Israel on Wednesday condemned Canada's plan to recognize a Palestinian state at the upcoming UN General Assembly, blasting Prime Minister Mark Carney's announcement as part of a distorted campaign of international pressure. Recognizing a Palestinian state in the absence of accountable government, functioning institutions, or benevolent leadership rewards and legitimizes the monstrous barbarity of Hamas on the 7th of October 2023. The Israeli embassy in Ottawa said this in a statement.
كل الشعب اللي بره بتفرج عليه